In this video, we are going to talk about the top 10 largest ships. So before starting, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for future updates. Ships exist in a variety of sizes, and each one has a distinct purpose. When it comes to long-distance container transport, certain naval vessels require enormous diesel engines, while others use nuclear propulsion systems. In any case, their engineering is impressive regardless of how they're powered. Seeing a supertanker in person is enough to put into perspective how complex and time-consuming the manufacturing and design procedures are. These gigantic machines require powerful propulsion systems. A multitude of sources of electricity is accessible, from diesel engines to nuclear sources. In this video, we'll cover the top 10 biggest ships in the world. It may be a cruise ship, oil tankers, or freight vessel. Ships like oil tankers and freight vessels are some of the biggest ships in the world. These gigantic machines are engineering marvels that account for a considerable amount of the world's transportation of commodities and people. In this list, we have both cruise ships as well as oil tankers. Number 10. Queen Mary II. Like the Enterprise, this ship's name is also one of the more recognizable ones on this list. The Queen Mary II is the ship that most people picture in their heads when they think of a large vessel. The flagship vessel of the Cunard Line, the Queen Mary II, has been in the news for transporting dignitaries, Olympic competitors, and even the first copy of the book Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince to be published in the United States. The ship is featured in a documentary narrated by Ed Sheeran, a popular artist from the United Kingdom. The QM2, also known as the Queen Mary II, is capable of reaching speeds of up to 30 knots and can accommodate up to 2,695 passengers. It was initially envisioned as a transatlantic ocean liner, and to this day, it still holds the title of being the largest ship that was ever constructed specifically for that function. However, the majority of people refer to it as a cruise. Number 9. P&O. Iona. P&O. Cruises Iona, a ship that runs on LNG instead of traditional fuel, was supposed to start sailing in May of 2020. However, because of the widespread coronavirus pandemic, the delivery of it was delayed until October 2020, and the P&O ship was ultimately the one that got it. The cruise ship Iona is the largest vessel ever operated by a cruise service based in the United Kingdom. It is 345 meters long and contains 17 passenger decks across its length. Iona has a gross tonnage of 185,000, which includes 5,200 passengers and 1,800 crew members in addition to those numbers. Number 8. Costa Smeralda. The Costa Smeralda is a cruise ship that is powered by LNG and named in honor of the Emerald Coast of Sardinia. The ship is managed by the Italian cruise company Costa Cruises. It has a length of 337 meters and a width of 42 meters, making it the largest ship in the fleet of Costa Cruises. It is able to accommodate a maximum of 6,554 passengers and 1,646 crew members. The ship, which bills itself as a smart floating city, has integrated a wide range of eco-friendly technologies into its architecture. As a result, it provides passengers with a magnificent experience while still being kind to the Earth. This spaceship arrived just a few short moments before the COVID-19 pandemic became active. Number 7. USS Zumwalt U.S. Warship. The United States Navy's newest warship is the USS Zumwalt, which is also the largest and most technologically advanced surface combatant in the world. This ship has been outfitted with a plethora of cutting-edge technological and survival systems, some of which include upgraded radar and stealth weaponry in addition to sophisticated propulsion systems. The United States Navy's first completely electric surface combatant is the USS Zumwalt. It is only 180 meters long, yet it can reach a top speed of 17.5 knots and has a crew of 158 people. The battleship USS Enterprise, which had been in service for more than 55 years, was finally retired in the year 2017. A United States aircraft carrier of this length has been constructed for the very first time. Number 6. Independence of the Seas. Even though it had its maiden voyage in May of 2008, Royal Caribbean's Independence of the Seas is still considered to be one of the world's largest cruise ships. This is despite the fact that it has been replaced by the company's Oasis-class ships. The Independence of the Seas is a ship that measures 339 meters in length, with a draft of 8.53 meters, and costs $590 million to build. Number 5. Oasis-class cruisers. At the moment, there are 4 cruise ships of the Oasis class that are active in the industry. These ships are the MS Oasis of the Seas, MS Allure of the Seas, MS Symphony of the Seas, and MS Harmony of the Seas. They are all around the same length, and their design and construction are identical to one another. The ambient temperature that was present when each was being created is what engineers believe to be the cause of the minute variances. The Symphony is the largest cruise ship in the world according to official standards, yet the gap between it and the next largest ship is only a few feet. Royal Caribbean Cruise Line is the owner of the vessels, which were constructed and given their names between the years 2006 and 2018. The Oasis was the first to be finished and put into operation after the project. Each vessel has a unique set of amenities that set her apart from the others. Restaurants and Broadway shows can be found on some ships. Number 4. HMM Algeciras, largest containment. The HMM Algeciras is the largest container ship in the world in terms of its total capacity to carry containers. The vessel has a length of 399.9 meters and a depth of 33.2 meters, and it is registered in Panama. The ship was constructed by the Daewoo Shipbuilding and Marine Engineering Company. One of the 12 environmentally friendly container ships of the 24,000 TEU class that HMM plans to build as part of its effort to lessen its impact on the environment. Number 3. Nevis. The oil tanker Nevis was one of the ships that set records for length and weight when it was constructed. The ULCC supertanker Nevis, formerly known by its previous name of Mont, was retired from active service in the year 2009. Nevis held the record for being the largest moving man-made object in the world. From stern to bow, the length of the ship was greater than that of the Empire State Building. The vessel was 1,504 feet, 458.45 meters, in length and 260,941 gross tons, GT, in total tonnage, 214,793 NT. In 1979, Sumitomo Heavy Industries of Japan was responsible for the construction of Nevis. The ship suffered severe damage and sank in the Strait of Hormuz in 1988 as a result of the conflict between Iran and Iraq. However, it was later recovered, brought back to life, and given the name Happy Giant before being put back into service. Number 2. Harmony of the Seas. The Royal Caribbean ship Harmony of the Seas, which is an Oasis-class vessel, has recently taken over the position as the world's second-largest cruise ship. The third ship in the series, the Harmony of the Seas, was completed and delivered by STX France in May 2016 at the shipyard that it operates in Saint-Nazaire. The ship had its maiden voyage in June of 2017, and it offered itineraries in the Western Mediterranean that lasted 7 nights and included stops in Barcelona and Civitavecchia. The Harmony of the Seas is 362.12 meters long, has a maximum beam of 66 meters, and has a gross tonnage of 226,963 GT. Her length is measured in meters. This largest ship, which features 2,747 cabins equipped with virtual balconies, has the capacity to accommodate 5,479 guests when all of the available seats are occupied. Number 1. Symphony of the Seas. The Symphony of the Seas, which is Royal Caribbean's 25th ship, has the distinction of being the largest cruise ship afloat today. The enormous cruise ship has a height of 238 feet, a length of 1,188 feet, and a total registered tonnage of 228,081 tons. The Symphony of the Seas has been deemed the best family holiday destination because it features an impressive roster of high-energy, adrenaline-pumping entertainment. You can ride the Ultimate Abyss, which is the world's highest slide at sea, standing 10 stories high, or you can relax in the sun after getting wet on gigantic waterslides and flowrider surf simulators on the world's largest cruise ship, which allows you to compete in a glow-in-the-dark laser tag game. Ride the world's highest slide at sea, which stands 10 stories high. What do you think about our video? Let us know in the comment box below. Please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. Thank you.